Angry from the CD, Singing, Moving, and Fun by the Learning Station.
When I ask my friends to play and they say no, just go away, I'm angry. When I'm standing in a line and someone pushes from behind, I'm angry. Well, it's okay if you get mad, it's just because you're feeling bad. It's alright to feel that way, just use words and you should say, I'm angry. I'm angry. When I'm having lots of fun and daddy tells me clean up son, I'm angry. Kids tease me and call me squirt, my feelings really do get hurt, I'm angry. When I build my blocks so high and someone knocks them down, I cry, I'm angry. Cooperation is the way to make the angries go away. So talk, don't shout, just work it out. And it's okay if you should say, I'm angry. I'm angry. I'm angry. I'm angry. I'm angry. I'm angry.
Working on my phone.
I'm angry.
Not good. This is not good. Okay, I am
Please
on there.
click
Okay.
the thumbs up to
Phew.
like this video and subscribe to our channel. Also, click Show More located below
All
the
right,
video.
so,
A screen will drop down
angry.
with lyrics, information, and
Bucket of
freebies
pics, bucket of
galore.
pics, bucket
Stay
of
tuned
pics.
for the
All
next
right, let me
video
get up
we
here.
post weekly. Thank you.
I gotta just go over here. Gotta do this. Get rid of that. Oh my goodness. Okay. Bucket of pics, bucket of pics. How's everybody doing this week? All right. I got all the technicals ironed out, I do believe. So that's pretty good. Vanessa, what's going on from down under? What's going on? I got yours. I scooped yours up off of the one before I actually posted it. I've been running around kind of crazy today. I thought I had this already set up and ready to go, and I did not. I did not have it ready. Not even close. Not even close. So I've been running around like a little squirrel with my ADHD. By the way, I do have raging ADHD. So be warned. Be warned. It happens. It happens often. And, other than that, should be a good time. This is Bucket of Picture Weekly Art Prompt Show. Not a whole lot of show prep, a little bit though. We got a little things going on. We got some stuff about being angry, things like that. I just got back from seeing my for just a couple updates. Uh, oh, there is something I could. Well, I'll show that in a little bit. But I just got back from Boston again, so went and picked Mama up and brought her back on home and visited with my daughter and my granddaughter, who was having an excellent day today, I guess. I got a picture of it, so I was about to show you guys, which is pretty damn awesome. She's still, ICU, so she's still delicate and whatnot. So they got her all keeping her from hurting herself kind of thing going on. Hang on, I'll find the pictures here. But speaking of angry, I'll tell you this, man. Driving, it's 6 hours to get there, about 6.5 to drive there from where I live to Boston. And it's just a dead straight. It's one expressway the whole way. It's Route 90, and it just goes shoot, dead straight. And actually, if you take 90 in the other direction, it goes like all the way somewhere, I think into Montana or something like that. It goes a long way. So yeah, it's the Boston end. So from 90 where I get on it, which is just south of goes through New York, south of Rochester, jump on it there, and then it's a 6-hour drive. So, and it's just New York and Massachusetts, which is a small state, and it's about 2/3 of New York. So got about 4 hours worth in, and then another 2 at least in, probably more like 4 and 2.5 kind of thing. Yeah, 2.5 in Massachusetts, and then another 4 in New York when you're driving it. And boy, I tell you what, man, there are some people out there who will make you angry, 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 road raging, angry. Just get out of my way. You know what I'm saying? Ah, uh, they get there and then they think they're going along, going along, going along. Oh yeah, things are great, and you're behind them. Yeah, come on, man. You're in the one lane. You're in the slow lane, right? You're come on. And you're going trying to see what's going on, and this guy here just won't get out of the way. This guy here, he won't get out of your way. He won't move over. He won't go over in the slow lane, and you're just sitting there swearing. And then you have to just you got to zen out or do something. There's lots of different kinds of anger. But yeah, that's one of them. That's my most common anger, I do believe. That and people just not using their noggin, man. Use your head. Use your head. Don't come to me and not have any inkling at all about what you're talking about. I mean, or don't talk about it like you know it when you know absolutely nothing. You know, shut up. Shut it. Shut it. Shut up. I don't know who else is out there. I hope I'm transmitting okay to you guys. Eh, okay, I just got something in there. Give me some clicks if I'm transmitting okay. Um, who else is there? I'm sure there's people in. I wonder if Tim's there. Tim, they're probably hiding in the background there somewhere. Christina, hello. I just managed to put everybody up at the very last minutes. I had it all set up. I'm going, oh yeah, I'm getting show prep done. I'm little picking videos for the thing I'm going to show, and I'm going, oh my god, I never went on. I never got the pictures on of everybody's stuff from Pix at gmail.com. So I had to run over. I had it all down, but I hadn't brought it over to my software thing. So me at the last moment, all good, excellent. Thank you very much. And it's just yeah. It was a little ADHD moment, a little flighty. Like I said, I thought I had this all set up, ready to go, and or at least just had to add everybody on, and it just wasn't so. It just wasn't so at all. I like lose time when I travel that much stuff. It's just like it all fades 1 minute into the next, 1 hour into the next, and whew. And then for 3 days, I'm all, you know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about. Oh, Australia is big enough to drive across, and I'm sure it's hours and hours to get to some places if you want to get them. But I notice also all your interior, you're just populated around the edges, man. That whole interior part is just like no go zone, man. Right? Is that the deal over there? I was wondering about that. It seems like it's Caitlin. Oh my gosh, it's Caitlin. Hello. That's Scotland being represented right there. I do believe you're still in Scotland. It's Scotland. Hi, Caitlin. How you doing? Wow, it's been a long time. You are up very, very early. Very early. Or actually, you're up very late. Actually, you're up early, right? It's like 2 in the morning there. I'm pretty sure it's 5 off of my time. So it's 1 at least. It's like 1:10 there, I think. Damn. Hello. It's so nice to see you. That's awesome. Catch your pictures and stuff every so often on Facebook. You and your sister. And I'm still somewhat in the peeking into Facebook and checking it out every so often. So it's nice to see you guys are doing so well. That's awesome. It's really cool. It takes 14 hours to drive from Sydney to Melbourne. From Sydney to Melbourne. That's a long dang tootin' time, man. What do you do to 14 hours? That's a good one. That's a hell of a that's like if I were to drive from here to Chattanooga, that's 15 hours. So that's not even all the way down to the bottom of the United States. I'm at Lake Ontario, the bottom, like almost the very tip top edge of the United States, but not up in Maine. Maine's up more. You know what I mean? It would be like over here or whatever. But that's up more. So you guys would be up there. So up here is Maine, right? It comes down and then it's New York and then Ohio and Michigan and all that, right? Michigan's up here. I'm not that high up, but at the very edge there, down to Oh, it's probably 2/3 of the way down. Probably, right? It's above Georgia. It's just above Georgia, and then you have Georgia and then Florida. So it's 15 hours from Rochester down just to Chattanooga, which is the bottom of Tennessee. Bottom top of Georgia, right in there, right near that line. So that's a long drive, man. All right. It's 1:10 in the morning in Scotland. Been better, but you're okay. Excellent. Been doing art so much, not thinking about, yeah, and have been thinking about me. Well, us, I should say. Awesome. Well, you got to show what you got. You got to bring it around. You got to throw it up there. You got something to do with anger. We all have anger to deal with. That's what it is this week, by the way. See how they kind of got that segue in there? See how I do that? That's how professional I'm getting into these days, huh? Gotta love the propulsionism of that I've been showing these days. See, I learned rules even better. So nice to see you. That's awesome. Send pics of your drawings and paintings and stuff. Awesome. Do it. Absolutely. Whatever's showable, we'll show it up. Show it up. And we're gonna pick something today, of course. It was anger this week. I have mine. I posted very, very late on the group at Facebook, but I'd rather just transition to like all here because doing both of them is kind of for a guy like me. But I'm working on it. I'm trying to keep it paced. Things are going well. I hope everybody else out there is doing quite well too. I don't see everybody else is very quiet today. Says I got people on here, but it's some really quiet people in the background. If you haven't figured that out yet, this is and will be. We're gonna go over to the we're gonna pick and get everybody to sit down at the cool kid table in just a second and show everybody's pieces of this week that we're participating in have sent to either bucketopics@gmail.com or posted at Fan Art Workshop Consortium on Facebook. That's a group there if you want to look that one up. That's where we originated. But we are transitioning slowly. Oh, by the way, welcome to another subscriber. I'm getting like one a week. At this rate, I'll have enough to monetize in a year or two. Ah. All right, anyhow, we do get to that eventually. That's what I'm working towards. I do have ADHD, so give me a break, right? Oh, and my bones are getting old and sticky. And I got totally sidetracked. I was going to show, yeah, it's my granddaughter. Hang on. I got new pics. I'm going to find them right now. I promise this time I'm actually going to find them. I think actually my daughter posted it on. Is Ronnie out there? Is Ronnie there tonight? Ronnie, you doing something out there this lovely evening? I thought she sent me pictures. And must be on Messenger. I'm sure it's on there. Okay, there it is. And a video. Hang on, I'm going to get the video up there. See, it proves it. Farts are always funny. I'm going to cry. So that's her. That's Olivia, and she's doing good. It's still a little bit of a road to go down. She's at Boston Children's Hospital. That's my granddaughter. Little chunky cheek little thing. She's awesome. I'm all choked up. Oh my gosh. So, yes, that is my my new little light of my life there. Just got to see her. I still haven't been able to hold her. She's still an ICU patient and whatnot. So it's for mom only and for grandma only kind of thing. I didn't get a chance to do it. So But I did get to spend a little time with her and rub her head, you know what I mean, and stuff like that. Showed her that we had the same head, and I think she, was trying to figure that one out. But she she's got lots and lots of cool years coming up here, so I'm sure she's gonna become a staple after a time. Within a year, she'll be home hopefully within a month or so. If all goes well, but she's recovering from some very serious surgery, so she's ICU. They might change her to a different room in a few days. So we'll find out about that. My daughter will call and let me know. So that is all happening. And what else is happening? Let's see. Um, Boston was crazy. It's hard to drive in Boston. But yeah, made me angry. Crazy drivers that don't get out of the way. Ciao! Good thing I was going to see her, else I would have gotten, angrier, if there's such a thing. And there is. There is. Oh, there she is, smiling again. That's funny. See? Farts are always funny. Starting from birth, you just think they're funny right from the beginning. But what is that all about? Why is that, I wonder? It is pretty damn funny. Anyhow, I digress. Let's move along. Bucket of Picks. This again is Bucket of Picks. BUCKETOPICKS, Bucket of Picks. And we are going to pick out of this lovely bucket. Last week it was anger. So let's go over to the cool kid table and take a look at what's going on with all that there. You know what I'm saying? I'm over here now, see? Okay. See, look at me. Look at me. Everybody's angry at me, and I'm angry too. That's not cool. That's not cool. Anger is not the answer, people. Although, I have fits of rage at times. All right, we'll learn more about that in a little bit. I will after the cool kid table. First, it's all about the art today. If I can get to it here. All right, I gotta take this and put it up here. Okay, that's up there. Now, let's start with our Russia contingent, Olga Evtushenko. She has a couple today, actually, and they're both pretty good. They're both pretty good. Check this out. Okay, Olga first. Where is it? Yes. Boom, there it is. Look, the cat brought in a dead mouse, and the mama bear is like, "What the hell's going on here? That's not cool. Get the thing out of here." So yeah, yikes. So look at that. She does such a nice job. She always got the color. She's always just telling the story with her entire picture. Let me get that out of the background. Let's get that out of the back. There we go. That's probably a better on the eyes. I know, isn't that a good one? That's pretty good. Our Russian artist. I would love to have more Russian artists here at Bucket of Picks. But if anybody's out there and you're just happen to be watching this, even after the fact, you can always join in. We do it every week. So just send it to bucketofpigs@gmail.com. See how I did that? And then you can send yours in the same way Olga did. Pretty awesome. Very awesome. She has 2 this week, though. She will watch this in the morning. So everybody give a big hi out there. She'll see the comments and everything. So, and see everybody's work. But if you'd like to say hi, now's the time to do it. She says hi to you guys every time afterwards. She leaves comments on there if you'd like to come back and answer to her comments in the comments afterwards. That actually helps the algorithm. Oh, and by the way, while everybody's here, even if you don't like it, hit a like for me. All right? It really does change the algorithm a whole lot. I think that's actually why I'm getting new subscribers, because they come along and they check things out, and then they go over and look at the shorts. Those are pretty good. So, they go, yeah, we'll give this guy a shot. And if there happen to be an artist, maybe we'll scoop a few more up. Over time, I'd like to scoop up a whole lot more people, truthfully. That's the whole goal of all of this, right? Get everybody drawn together once a week, doing stuff, cutting up and whatnot. So feel free to comment all you want in the comments there. I'm going to do my best to keep up with it, and I see it right now. So I used to have a hard time keeping up with the comments, especially on Facebook Live, too. Remember that? I would blah, blah, blah a lot. But over here, I'm trying to get the band back together. If we can get Caitlin back and Rebecca, try to get Rebecca to stop back in every once in a while. I am on YouTube because she was very anti Zuckerberg. So maybe she'll come over and hang out with us on YouTube here. We'll see if we can scoop her back up. Maybe Steve Davis is in the background as well. I don't know. I've seen him popping up here and there through Facebook. He might be reinvigorated to make some stuff. So let's see what happens. We roll the dice every week and see who's going to come along, and we pick a. Oh, and if anybody's got a suggestion for a subject you'd like to draw to, we'll throw it in the bucket, and your chances in there to get it. We can all work on it. That's always fun to see something interpreted in a bunch of different ways. So yes, saying so. Moving forward, very nice job. Thank you for your precipitation this week, Olga, on your first one. Your second one, just as awesome. Boom! Look at that. Let me get my mug out of the way real quick. Look at that. That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. Now, I'm pretty sure the bear would win, of course, but you know what I'm talking about. That's well done. That says anger. That's like the world of nature anger. That's like survival anger. Don't make me kick your ass anger because we're all in this and everything's cool until you start. Don't mess with me. That's about what it's saying to me, man. She is great. She is a great artist, isn't she? She does such a great job. She's getting emotion into this one, that's for sure. We all get anger's an easy one. Everybody knows anger. Yes, very intense. Very intense. Everybody knows anger pretty well. I think everybody gets a good shake at feeling some anger through life. I've seen people who don't show anger later. You know what I mean? The happy, just kind of shake their way through it, and then they like blow up on the backside. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we got like friends like that, friends and family. You know, it's like you punish yourself inside kind of thing, man. I don't know. A lot of people choke back, whatever. I kind of seem to let it loose on a regular basis, for sure. For sure. But I bitch and moan. It's more like bitching and moaning. It's not huge anger like it used to be. I used to be wound up pretty damn tight. I was told that, why are you such an angry man? Why must you be such an angry young man? That's a great line from a song, by the way. It's a Styx song, isn't it? Where's Carmen? Where's Carmen? She had her birthday like 2, 3 weeks ago. Where is she? I have not seen Carmen in quite a while. Has anybody heard from her? And I don't see Nicole on here either. Are you here, Nicole? Is Nicole on here? I don't see Nicole anywhere here today. Uh-oh. Hope everything's okay. All right. We shall move on. Very nice job. Very nice job. Excellent job, Olga. Thank you. And keep watching all the way through so you know what we pick out of the bucket. Sticks. It was Sticks. That's right. All right. Next up, we got Vanessa. She said, yes, I want something on there this week. And boom, she used a silly little thing, but it's not actually so silly. It's very, very pertinent. See? It's even got explicitives in coming out the mouth. Son of a you mother puppy. When you just can't open a jar, right? Actually, I had a jar I almost couldn't open at work. Yeah, can you get this open for me? And I grabbed it thinking I was the man, and I hurt my hand. I'm like, and then I didn't have, so I put on a rubber glove. If you put on like a latex glove and open up it, you have a much better chance, by the way. I mean, I got some really good grip from, using tools, and I can usually get it open, but damn, it was really tough. It was super tough. Oh, Caitlin needs to go to bed. Okay, we'll catch up later. Stay in touch. Big love from everybody. Thank you so much for stopping in. That was an unexpected surprise. That's awesome. It's awesome. Spread the word over there. Watch after the fact. All right, cool, very nice. Get some sleep. All right, and so to bed goes Scotland, or Scottish contingency. All right, let's see. That's a very dark part of the world right now. It's 1 in the morning, man. That's late. That's late. All right, let's see what else we got here. Very nice job, Vanessa. Don't say it's silly. You put in effort. That's more than most, right? Look, you're one of the very few who put an effort in the whole planet towards the bucket of picks. Think of it that way. You're one of the very few. That's why you're at the cool kid table, for crying out loud, with the rest of us. Cool kids. We're so cool. All right. Thank you for participating. You may sit down at the cool kid table. Always. Just by being here. All right, that's mine. This one is I believe is Christina's. If I labeled it so quickly. Yes, it is. Very intense. Again, very intense. I wanted to do a a a very emotional one like this too, but I had no time. I started doing it, but I got much more, okay, let me just get to the point kind of time. So I blasted something out. You'll see it in a minute. Let's see. I like this very much, by the way. I knew it exactly. it it said anger as soon as I saw it. I'm like, yeah, yep, been there. Absolutely been there. Right? Hell yeah. It's just that it's that aura. I feel you. I totally feel you. Ophelia. Sorry. ADHD. I apologize. All right. I'm sure everybody's watching in the background here. Very strange. All right. Yeah, a lot of quiet people today. Dang. All right, let's move ahead, shall we? Very nice job, Christina. I love saying it. Christina. Just rolls off the tongue quite well. All right, up next we got, let's see. We got Barb over here, over by my territory. Excellent job. Thank you for participating very loyally, by the way. I have to commend you on that. Thank you very much. Family, one of us, one of us. Boom. There you go. So that's so classic. That's me. That's more of the anger I have, and it like goes away quick. We'll be talking about that in a minute. Stay tuned. There's a whole lot of like different angry things. I put in a little montage, a little playlist of short montage of stuff that we're going to take a look at in a minute. So after we get done at the cool kid table, we'll take a look at that. The digital graphic arts over there. Look at you, the graphic digital artist. Very nice job. Gotta love it. Who is not more angrier than what? You know what though? I think he's got the same kind of anger I have. It's gonna get discussed. It's the ADHD rage thing. We'll talk about that in a few minutes. All right, yeah. Just to make it about me again. ADHD. It's all about me. See. Excellent. Thank you for participating, Barb. Excellent job. Excellent job as usual. I can hear him. Can't you just hear him when you look at that? Joe. 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 Wow, I do look kind of like him. Yeah, it's about the same. looks pretty similar, don't it? Oh boy, that's my fate. This is my fate, everybody. Take a good look. Take a good look. That's me. All right. Thank you very, very much, Barb, for your participation. I hope you're out there watching. Hope you didn't forget us. Or at least give it, watching from afar. That's fine too. That's probably where yeah, there you go. That's what it says. Yeah. Why, you little shit. Don't, 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 don't. Do it. Do it. Don't. Wow, that was kind of horrible, wasn't it? Wow. Okay. All right. Don't. I just can't stop doing that. I have to get rid of the picture. Very nice job. Thank you for participating. As usual. Again, loyalty. You guys are so loyal. And we got Tim. I'm pretty sure this is Tim. Tim's, yes. Who is the angriest character in Disney of all time? Donald Duck. Hello. Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm like, oh my gosh, yes, that's right. He is the angriest of the angry Disneys, right? I'm putting some clickers on there. I got to remember, hit the little clicky things over on the side here in the comments. That helps out the algorithm too. But don't forget to hit the like. Hit the like button for me. Definitely helps out a lot. It helps out a lot. And I'm working. I'm like a third of the way. We're a third of the way to start earning towards the bus. 1/3 to the first little milestone, which is like just creaking the door open to monetization. So, yeah, keep it up. Spread the word. Tell there's a, show it on the guy shows it on the inner tubes. He's on the inner tube every week. Throw it on there. It's fun. It'll be fun for everyone. It's fun for the entire family. Well, not kids, but it's fun for most of the family. Once a week, Sunday night. Come on. Kids are asleep at 8 o'clock. Never. I was. Not a chance. All right. Very nice job. Excellent job. Tim. That was the first in, well, I can't say, well, everybody's so loyal now, but definitely the first YouTuber to use bucketopix@gmail.com to send in their weekly entry. And last but not least, I have to do mine here. I went with something a little bit different. Excellent job, Tim. Thank you for if you're going to watch after the fact, thank you so very much. Muchly appreciated. Tim. And there's some clickers. There's some clickies for you as well on the comments. And last but not least, I'm going to show mine. Ready? Boom! There you go. There's angry. What the hell? What? That's what I look like in the car. Well, that's a lot more hair than I have. But, gotta go with what you gotta go. Yeah, the steam coming out the ears, the classic steam out the ears, in the menacing scowl. Yeah, I just had to go with the usual caricatures and just slap something on there. Yeah, it's right here. As a matter of fact, where is it? Here he is. Boom. There he is. Look at that. In real life, it's better up there though. So yeah, I can hear the whistle. Can you guys hear that whistle? Can't you hear these whistles blowing? It's why I oughta. It's pretty similar. Pretty similar to the old. Uh oh, what was I thinking of? Oh man, Tom and Jerry. There was one that did the on Tom and Jerry that did that. Was it just Tom who did that? I think it was just Tom. Yeah, there you go. Grrr. You know, why? Why would someone do that? Why? That's kind of what I was getting at. So yeah, that's mine. That's my humble little piece of art for this week. Hope you guys enjoy that. Thank you so much for showing up and participating this week. I love it when you guys all come together as a group and do our thing. And I'm looking over there and getting distracted. ADHD. Got to get out of there. So yes, stick around and we're gonna have the next. You're all cool kids. Sit down at the cool kid table and stick around because we're gonna pick again any minute. Well, it'll be a few minutes. It'll be a few minutes anyhow. Oh, there we go. I can readjust. Whew, that's much better. I can breathe. I feel a little more open. It's time now to return the favor for you guys participating. We're gonna get to the weekly. Yeah, everybody has to have at least one a week. So I'm here to give you that big O that you deserve for participating in the week, surviving the week, finding the time to participate, or at least show up and just, be part of the family here. So thank you very much, you guys. And get yourself prepared, get yourself oxygenated, first of all, because if you'd like to O along with me, there is an open O challenge. If you think you can O as long as me, send me video proof, and I will show it, and I will out-O you on camera, so I can prove to the world I am the best, longest O'er. You'll see. If you have no idea what we're talking about, just hang out for a minute or two. Got to get some oxygen first. Build up the old lungs. exercise them a little bit, get them stretched out. You know, I went to Boston all these times, and I still haven't seen the Atlantic Ocean. Is that crazy? I think that's crazy. You know what? I might have seen it from afar, from the top of a building. Took some pictures from the top of a building. There's a rooftop garden you can go and chill out at. So we went out there and sat out there with my daughter and stuff, and taking a break in between visiting with my granddaughter. Went out there, and across the way they had one, and there was grass in there and everything, and a giant glass going around. But across the way, in the next building across, like way across, like 300-400 feet away, there was another building with another one, and it had a park in it, and there was kids running around, and there was a hill and everything on there. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is what? What is this? Like Jetsons? This is like becoming more and more like the Jetsons every day. Yeah, yeah, for real, for real. All right. Anyway, I thought that was kind of amazing. It was pretty cool. All right. Ready? If you don't know the words, sing along. Follow the magic. Follow the bouncing finger to the big O. If you don't know the words. It's right here, Bucket O Pigs. Just sing along with me. And try to keep up with me when we hit the big O. Who's going to time this? I don't know if our timer is here. I don't know if Nicole's there. Oh, there's something else I wanted to show here. Wait a minute. I'm going to be stretching my lungs, and I wanted to show. Where is it? Where is it? I know it was up here. No, it's not that one. Oh, I forgot to put it up there. Oh, I had Nicole's tattoo. She got a tattoo of Buster, her dog that passed. And I wanted to show it, and unfortunately I did not upload it well. So I will take care of it next time. Next time I'm definitely going to be showing you guys that. It's a pretty amazing tattoo. It's nice. It's really nice. Really nice indeed. Anyway, back to the business at hand. Or to finger. Or whatever. You know what I mean. You know what I'm talking about. If you've seen it before, you know what I mean. Don't be like that. Don't be like that. But as far as timer goes, I will set it up here, and we'll do it. I'll do it here. Okay? I'll set it up in front of you guys here. All right. Stopwatch. Yep. And I'll just hit that when I start. Okay? And I don't want to watch it because I don't want to know how long I've been going. So it's all up to you guys watching. Okay? Sing along with me, guys. I'll hit the start for the O. You guys know how it works. Oh. pigs. Whew. Ho ho ho. Oh. 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 Woo. Oh. All right, there you go. I think I was done fairly. Oh. 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 Makes me tired after a big O like that. Don't it though? Woo. All right. Oh, I think I'll just leave that up there for that magic number for a few minutes. I know we're missing people tonight. There's only like the regular ones of us, instead of all the ones of people. There's only ones of people instead of ones of people. It's all good. It's all good. I'm sure they'll be watching or they're just being quiet. That's okay. That's okay too. It's it's summertime. This is bound to happen anyway. It's not a big deal. It's never broke me before and it won't now. So that was a good explosion, that last one. All that green. That was nice. That was nice. All right. So that being said, I hope you enjoyed a big open old challenge. If you can beat 109 on tape, send it to me to bucketopicks@gmail.com. I will show it next week and go, oh my gosh, he out owed me. And then I have to out owe your O, or I'm O-less. So if you want to try that, open old challenge if you want to check it out. All right. This is where we do the picking part. Oh, you know what? We forgot. Before we get to that, I want to show y'all something. Y'all want to see something? Let's go take a look at something, shall we? I'm thinking it's this one, right? Yeah, that's the full one. I'm up in the corner, so I got to point that way to what I'm talking about. Anyways, let's go check it out over here. I got something I want to show y'all. All right, so here we go. This is a little thing I put together about ADHD and not ADHD really. It's just more like a
Which fuck shit up. Oh!
it's anger.
I got a lot of goddamn frustration.
Did you hear what she said? I got a lot of goddamn frustration. I got a lot of goddamn frustration. Man. All right, 1 second. I'm just gonna I'm gonna move me down over there. That was bugging me. Okay. Let's go back over here. Got a lot of goddamn. Look at this. She just buries it in that TV too. She mad. Anger.
Oh!
Damn.
I got a lot of goddamn frustration.
Three things about people who get angry very easily. Number one, kind heart. Beneath that fiery exterior is a soul filled with compassion. They are often more sensitive to emotions, which means they feel both the highs and lows intensely. This sensitivity can sometimes manifest as a quick temper, but it's rooted in their deep care for the world around them. Their anger is often a protective shield, guarding a heart that feels too much. Number two, they love truly and wholeheartedly, but most people take them for granted. Their love is both fierce and unwavering. However, because they invest so much emotion into their relationships, they can become frustrated when they feel undervalued or overlooked by those they care about. Number three, but once they dislike you, just forget about it, because they'll do it with passion and ignore your entire existence.
Yeah.
I'm always upset. I'm angry all the time.
Jordan Peters.
What are you angry about? Well, that's a huge question. What are you angry about? Well, you can get the person to list. What are you angry about? Here's 30 things that I don't like about my marriage. Here's 15 things I don't like about my job. It's like, okay, those are all micro domains that we could learn to tackle. How could you make a case for making progress in these domains? How do you make a case to yourself? How do you make a case to other people? How do you start the process of micro-negotiation? And what can you offer the other person in return? And that can all be...
It's all about the art of the deal. I think that's what he's talking about. I don't know, man. It is. He just wants to wheel and deal how to be. It's just interaction is usually two people who each want a different thing out of the situation.
Practiced out in the psychotherapeutic section. And you can do that on your own if you want. You know, it's nice to have someone to lay these things out with, but you can do that. List out everything that makes you angry. And then if each of those things is too big to tackle, then differentiate them and then start tackling them one by one.
Most of anger comes from ego. Many of us have had these experiences where you just obsess about being angry at someone and how could they, how dare they. You fundamentally think you deserve better. And if you don't think you deserve anything, a lot of times it can diffuse a lot of the situations. Because you're like, well, in 500 million years this probably won't matter. And so it just gives a little bit of perspective on like how much does this really
Check out
matter.
the next one.
Folks.
Wait a
Hey,
minute. Hang on, that was great. I gotta go back one. Can we go back one? I want to see the angry lady again, okay? The angry girl who wants Wingstop. It's Wingstop. I drive. Nothing. Wow. Nothing. Ugh.
Fuck's sake, mate. Fucking bollocks. This is. I shouldn't have to fucking do this shit, mate. I'm the king. What the fuck is this here? Can you just fucking move this out of the way? Fucking hell, mate. Being king is bollocks. I'm fucking done with this shit. Shouldn't have to fucking do.
Name something that makes your heart beat faster.
Anger.
Huh?
Anger.
Anger. Anger.
How do I relax? Well, like many other Americans, I come home and I pet my dog. You see, petting your dog is one of the most relaxing things you can possibly do. It releases a hormone called oxytocin, which reduces stress. Also, it lowers your heart rate and it lowers your blood pressure. Plus, people who pet their dogs are 5 times more likely to live longer than people who just have cats.
All right. Anyway, I digress. All right, folks. Whoo. Let's go back over here. All right. That Chihuahua was pissed. He was not having it. Somebody throwed shade on his day. Wow. See how I did that like the kids say? Hangry. All I want is Wingstop. All I want. Fucking drive. Yeah, I've seen that one before. I thought about that. I go, yeah, I gotta get some funny in there, man. Because I don't want to be angry. Let's all be funny, happy, haha. You know what I'm saying? That's funny. It's just funny. All right. It makes me smile. What's up? Room is zoom. What did you say? Zuko's on all the time with me. Miss Riley's over there in the doorway. Just being Riley. She did an excellent chalk picture on our front sidewalk. We have a round-shaped patio in the front, and she chalked on it and did a dragonfly and a balloon animal and strawberry and what else did you? A lemon and yeah, and I said that dragonfly. Oh yeah, well we got to do the pick first. Patience, don't you know how this works? Will you show it? Rookie bucket person, bucketeer. A bucketeer. Oh, that's what we are. You want to be a bucketeer, huh? So you think you're good enough to be a bucketeer? Put this on your head for 1 week. And it'll be a bucket, of course. Bucket of mix, bucket of mix, bucket of mix. I can say the fastest in the world, by the way. Bucket of mix, 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 bucket of mix. There you go. Give that a try if you can't do. Oh, for a minute 9. What was it? 1921. It's still down there. Still on there. Minute 9. All right. Well, I want to send some cool vibes out to. Oh, you know what? You know what we have? You know what I wanted to show? Oh man, should I show it this week? Maybe we can do it next week. They dropped some more UFO files and they're insane. But I have to get that all like edited or well, at least set up, or else it'll just be all craziness. But they're cool. So next week for sure, we're gonna look into that. I'm gonna have that at the end for sure. But I wanted to go through those angry ones because that was pretty funny. So yeah. All right. So let's do that. And so, let's see what our bucket. Let's see what it is. But there's not a whole lot of suggestions in here. There's probably less than a dozen people. We're going to need some more suggestions, so send them in to bucketopics@gmail.com. If you want to just do, it's all one word, all lowercase, bucketopics, bucketopics. Same way it sounds. Same way we say it here. Just squished all into one word and all lowercase at gmail.com. So do that and send me some suggestions, people. I check it out. I look. I swear. All right. Anyways, the two of us will hash that out. Let's see what we get. What are we going to do? Oh, there's hardly any in here. It's depressing. All right. Hold up. Here we go. Oh, here's a very robust one. Oh, what is this? This is smaller. Let's see what this is. What's this one? There's a bee in it. There's a bee. That's our Black Rock. Oh! Who is it? What is it? What is it? Brisbane. Is it Barney? Is it I have no idea. Let's find out what it is. It is Bigfoot. Oh! All right. How can you not love it? I love doing Bigfoot every time, man. Every time. It's always good. Bigfoots. Be looking for them and stuff. Right? I gotta give some options to Nicole because I know she's gonna watch this. I hope you're doing okay, Nicole. We all hope you're okay. Bigfoot, and I'll be looking over my shoulder. All right, there you go. So she can come up with something for that. I hope she's doing okay. And let's see, what else might be going on? That's probably about it. What else is going on in the world? Got to go back to work tomorrow. Work on an ice machine that I'm having trouble fixing. Doesn't want to agree with me. It's an almost 17-year-old unit, and they got a brand new, different logic board that goes in it, and not all of them are compatible depending on the model number and serial number on the board. I got to look and I got to call the factory, and they're all out of date and it's expired and they don't make parts for it, and it's all aftermarket, and boo is what I say. I don't like to do that. I told them to just get a new one. Whatever. Who knows? Maybe I'll find some very interesting piece of information about those machines and lock it in my old toolbox in my mind and never use it again. Like a lot of other things. All kinds of little tricks and stuff that on the programming and different furnaces and air conditioning units and chillers and rooftop units and all kinds of cool stuff. Oh well. Yeah, such is life. It goes to show you not a whole lot's going to matter in another 60 years, 70 years. 70 years, none of us will be here. Yeah, think of it that way. You know what I mean? Well, some of us might be. If you're very young, you might be. Most of us won't be, though. That's how much it doesn't matter. which is kind of bleak if you look at it that way. Let's not look at it that way. Anyway, back to happiness. Ah! I hear somebody barking. You gotta go. Oh, dog's gotta go. Go ahead. Go ahead. Off like a bat. Out of hell. So at least Doggo showed up for a little while, right? All right, everybody. It is Bigfoot this week. So go and check out some big feats. Do some squatching or whatever. And I'm gonna put in some stuff for UFOs next week. And you know what? Maybe I'll do Bigfoot stuff afterward. I gotta put Bigfoot after, anyways. Maybe UFO Bigfoot connections. Who knows? Maybe something like that. The Yowie, as you call it over there in Australia. You can do the Yowie. Absolutely. You could do the abominable snowman as well. That's kind of where it all originated, kind of, right? Wasn't that the first one from the Sherpas? The Sherpas in the mountains talked about the Yeti, and then it went to Bigfoot, and they saw it in California and Washington and all that, and it hides out up there in the Upper Peninsula, in the I forget what they call that. What is that? Some kind of a peninsula thing up there. I forget the name of it. I forget. Anyways, Vancouver Island, things like that, right up there on the edge of Canada and all the way up through Canada into Alaska. I can see how my son brought back pictures of Alaska when he went there, and it's just like endless nothing. And it's like, yeah, he goes, yeah. My son's not like, he's pretty skeptical. He goes, Bigfoot lives there, man. Bigfoot lives there. You could walk forever and not run into anybody at all. You could walk for years and not run into anybody at all. There's nobody out there. There's nobody out there. There's just nobody out there. That's why I wonder if like people get lost because there's so many people get lost there just because either they get eaten by the Bigfoots, and they say that there's something bigger. There's mountain giants that are even bigger than Bigfoot. Bigfoot run from them. These guys are, instead of like the 8-9 foot big tall ones that they talk about on like Finding Bigfoot or any of the shows, pretty much they say they're between 7 and like 12 feet tall. These things they're talking are like 15 to 20 or higher, like the Nephilim kind of big giants. Biggins. So, something to think about. I mean, Bigfoot Israel, there could be something even bigger out there, Bigfoot's got to be scared of something. It's probably spiders. Watch him be spiders after all that, Oh! That's how we catch them. Surround them with the spiders. Oh! The things I think about. All right, anyways, everybody have an absolutely, thank you so much for stopping in. You're all part of my Sunday family. I hope I'm part of yours. Make yourself very comfortable to come on in every week. I'll try to do it every week. I didn't know if I was going to make it this week because of Boston, but we got back on time last night, so that all happened well. And so do your thing. Go to it. Get it done. Be safe at what you do. If you haven't had a good week, I hope you're going to have a much better week. I guarantee you're going to have a much better week. If things hurt, let me know. I'll send some mind vibes your way. Try to heal you up a bit. Let me know. Contact me at bucketopics@gmail.com. Set up something. Don't cost you nothing. Let's see. What else? Say some prayers for my granddaughter. Or vibes, whatever you guys want to call them all. And I'll send them all out to all of you and your families. Mutually, we will get through all this together. Don't ever give up on what's going on, or yourself especially, because everybody's got a job to do while we're here. We all just got a different path. Don't try to be like no one else. No one else is going to walk your path, and you can't walk anyone else's. So you do you. Remember that. That's important. That's super important. Rat bastards. Then you just bop them on the head and hit them with a freaking rolling pin. No. Don't do that. That was just the anger thing. All right, everybody go out there, have an excellent week. The only other one more thing I want to ask of you to do is go out there and make 2 people smile, who each will go out and make 2 more people smile, who will go out and make 2 more people smile. And make more people smile, and you can't see me through all our smiles. So we'll go out there, make the world a smilier place. A smilier place? Sure, why not? We'll go with that. Have an excellent week, everybody. I will be back, like I said, next week. And if you're making your Bigfoot entry, make sure you send it to bucketopics@gmail.com. It's all one word, all lowercase. Do that. And of course, while we're still at it and we're still live, make sure that you take care of yourself all the time. And if you need help from somebody, ask for some help. Don't ever try to get through it alone if you can't. There's points in everyone's life where you ain't gonna be able to go through it alone. So just reach out, just humble yourself, reach out, let go of that anger beforehand, because you don't want to give it to the person who's willing to help you. So go and do that. Everybody have a great week, and stay in touch with yourselves. Peace. Take it easy. Have a great one.